Alright, here's everything you need to know about version 8 of Midjourney. There is a lot to go over, timestamps are below if you want to click around. First, you should know that it's only available on the alpha website right now, alpha.midjourney.com. Because it's on the alpha, that means V8 didn't replace anything. You can still find all the old models under your settings. But your settings might look a little different than mine, and that depends on the size of your screen. Like if I zoom out a little, now my settings will appear on the right side. You might like this better, you might prefer having everything accessible right here. Personally for me, and while I'm recording, I zoom in my screen a little bit and then my settings appear back at the top. It'll vary from person to person for sure, but just in case yours doesn't look like mine, that's the reason why. Prompting is definitely different. I will just say that more is probably better. Midjourney can definitely handle a lot. I will have a video coming out about what I found to be the best way of prompting, so please subscribe to the channel if you're interested in that. But maybe the main thing you should know is that the model can handle text a lot better. Take a look at these examples from Rogelio in my community. They are insane. Isn't that so cool? And you should also know that the community isn't quite happy with how version 8 is behaving so far. But you should also know that all of this is subject to change. In fact, here's the CEO talking about what's coming next. They say, don't worry, the next version of V8 we are working on is very much focused on being better in this way. And what they're referring to is this comment right here, about expanding imagination and unexpected directions. In version 8, there is no negative prompting, but you can kind of just say what you don't want. Like you can exclude things in the prompt now, and that's definitely not how it worked before. And I will say it doesn't always work now as is. Here's my example. If I ask for a bouquet of roses, it's going to give me a few different colors. Now in the next prompt, if I excluded those colors by saying a bouquet of roses that aren't red, pink, white, purple, or orange, I get these results. I think it's cool that the blue pops in, but it definitely doesn't listen to my prompt completely. So again, your mileage may vary when you're trying to negative prompt. Of course, if you wanted blue roses, you can just ask for that. Try not to make things too complicated, okay? Another thing you should know is that there's no image prompting or Omni reference right now. Just style reference made it in so far. Although prompting for celebrities does seem to work pretty well. I don't really condone this, I think it gets into some pretty sketchy territory. But look, if you wanted to see Robert Pattinson as a pirate, you can do that. And like, it's pretty accurate. I mean, it's definitely got a Captain Jack Sparrow thing going on, but you could prompt out of that for sure. Like, that's a great picture. Also a great picture. You can make him a fancy looking pirate if you want. Oh, maybe just a little more rugged. And then here's Margot Robbie as a baseball player. I mean, that's her. I think that's way more accurate than Midjourney has ever been in the past. A big thing you're going to want to know is that relax mode isn't available for version 8 at this time. And there's a big asterisk there because by the time you're watching this video, relax mode might become available. They said they might test it out this weekend and then hopefully release it next week. They're just waiting on some back-end servers to, meet the demand. There's a new parameter called --HD. It's not just high definition, it is a complete change in the behavior of the bot. I don't really know how to describe what that difference is. Like here's a woman in a futuristic medieval dress. This is the regular version 8 and those are fine for sure. Here's that same prompt in HD. Are these better? Are these worse? Maybe they're not your cup of tea, but the big difference is the file size. Regular V8 comes out to a 1.5 megabyte file size. When you use the HD mode, that picture becomes a 6.5 megabyte file size. So if you're not happy with the default version 8 so far, you might want to try another new parameter. It is --Q4, quality 4. This is supposed to increase the coherence of your prompt. It's going to be more expensive, but this might be exactly what you're looking for. For smaller prompts, maybe it doesn't make that big of a difference. Having said all of that so far, I want you to know that Style Raw is the truth. I think raw mode is going to be a little more like what you're used to in older versions of Midjourney. Maybe there's an asterisk beside every one of these tips, but you should know about that. Another thing you should know is that the Stylize value is a big deal in version 8. Shout out to Signature from Discord, they posted this cool style reference code, and it creates a sort of pencil on paper type of look. Now at the default Stylize value of 100, we get some pictures like these. They're crudely drawn, so to speak. Look at what happens when we raise the Stylize value. The pictures themselves are just objectively way more beautiful. The Stylize value makes a big difference. You know what else makes a big difference? Your personal profile code, your personalization. Here's a tornado of cotton candy ripping through a Lego village. And this is a pretty cool prompt. I like the results, sure. But look at what it creates when my personal profile is active. Like, that's an insanely big difference. And the only thing that changed was my P code. And you should know that there is a new personalization system. If you click on the Personalize tab on the left side, you can either create a new profile or edit one of your older V7, V8 profiles. Instead of a pair of images, you're going to see a grid of pictures. I will have a whole video coming out about this, but as you're selecting the pictures that you like, the bot is taking into account all of the pictures you don't select as well. So it's noticing what you're choosing and what you're not choosing. This makes the process go much quicker. And as you can see from the results, like, there's just a big difference. Definitely create a profile. That's how you're going to get better looking images in Midjourney V8 right now. Okay, this is a fun one. You should try the conversation mode up on the right side. When this is on, anything you write in your prompt will now be transferred to like a large language model, and then that model is going to rewrite the prompt for you. But this means you can have a lot of fun with what you ask for. Like, check this out. Can you make a 5-panel meme about there never being ripe avocados at the grocery store? Can you add text to tell the story? And can you make the text stylized like a graphic novel? And then these are the results. Like, isn't that hilarious? Does it get everything perfect? Definitely not, but at the same time, like, this is a pretty cool use of the conversation feature. Look at the prompt it wrote. It's going to do a lot of the work for you. This could be kind of fun. Beside the conversation mode, you'll also notice a button called Grid View. Now, I don't really know why you would use this, maybe to make it look a little more like Discord, because unfortunately, if you click anywhere, it just takes you out of Grid View. I guess you can use the keyboard or your mouse to scroll up and down, but if you want to see it as a grid rather than the 4 side by side, maybe this is the button for you. And again, you also may have noticed that a parameter combo is the way to go. Regular prompts, not the best right now. Adding a bunch of parameters is definitely going to improve things. You should know that filters are now available on the Create page. I think this can be kind of annoying since I would normally only filter on the Organize page. You know, when you go to the Create page, you'd hope that everything would just be there for you. I don't know, that's neither here nor there. You'll see the Animate button on your pictures, but you should know that video has not changed. It's still the old video model. Nothing different about that. If you go into the editor has also not changed. They're definitely working on something different, but for now, no difference at all. And you should know everything I've talked about is subject to change. They're trying to hear from us and get our feedback, and they're trying to make it better. In case you and I have similar tastes, I'll leave you with some music. Other than that, I hope you're doing well, take care, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Cause she's a gold digger. I seen her, we all missed her. Better go and get her and take her home with you. Cause she's a gold